Hi, I'm the Wealth Queen, and I'm going to be doing another cash stuffing, another cash envelope stuffing. This is going to be my payroll number 2 check. It is a small check because I did pay off a credit card that was $599.95. So that is going to make this paycheck stuffing another small income amount. I don't believe in stuffing envelopes when I have a debt that needs to be paid off, because I believe that you save money by also saving on the interest that you pay. So I like to pay the debt off, and I look at this cash envelope stuffing as a reward for paying off your debt, and then being able to have this budget system to be able to help you not to repeat bad spending habits, allow you to create a budget, and allow for you to plan for the future. And I've said it in several of my videos how my husband has stuffed envelopes for over 18 years, and how we use this method. Well, I use this method with him to go on vacation, and I was able to pay for vacation along with my husband and take all my grandkids with me, airline, Airbnb, stay, all through doing this system for 6 months with my husband. And I really enjoyed that. It was unbelievable. So today we will be stuffing, and I have my envelope, and we have $902, and I'm going to count that. I also want to show you all these cute little cash breakdowns that I've seen a lot of the other YouTube influencers that's in our community with these little breakdowns. It worked perfect. Instead of just being able to ask the teller, and they're busy, it's COVID time, I'm able to give them this. They're able to give it to me if they have it. If they're not, then they tell me what they did have. Like I have three credit unions, and the one that I went to for this check, they don't have $2 bills. So now I know that. So I'll continue to go to my to stick with going to my regular bank. Well, they're both my regular banks, but this one I've been with for 20 years. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to count this. It should be $902, which is going to be 200. Now that's what I asked for. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 25, 45, 65, 80, 6, 620, 640, 660, 680, 7, 720, 740, 760, 780, 8, 810, 820, 830, 840, 850, 860, 870, 880, 890, 895, 896, 897, 898, 899, 900, 2. Okay, I do have my personal envelopes here. I will not be stuffing all of them. And I also do have my minis that I stuff every time. I went from carrying a full wallet with my checking book in it and credit cards. I stopped doing that 10 years ago because, well, I stopped doing it in 2012. I stopped carrying it because I would go, that was my go-to. And so I stopped doing that. And so I started just carrying a little bitty a cash like carrier, and I can show it to you, but it's this. And it's because it basically didn't allow you to have credit cards, no checkbook, and it basically just kind of broke me down, whatever, to just doing cash. So I created these minis because I just, I don't carry a purse. I work all the time. I'm a nurse and I work all the time. So I created these because I've seen a lot of YouTube influencers with these. So I created these to give myself just an allowance, and a very minimal allowance, and I love them. So we will be stuffing those today as well. So we have $902. So I'm gonna put all my ones here. I don't have $2 bills today. Woe is me. Okay, and I have all the fives, and we're just gonna set the. I believe that all the YouTube influencers should count their money and show kind of like, I love when I see the YouTubers, like Melissa Maria. It's it's a couple of YouTube influencers. Audie Budgets, Jamie. There's a lot of them. They basically come, like they got their envelopes, and that to me, whatever justifies whatever that you're really legit. Not to say that you're not legit any other way. I just, it just gives you a sense of they had to go to the bank, get the money, and it just, I don't know. It just, for me, it means something. Okay, so we're going to put these 20s in here. My cash tray, her name is Jamie Budgets. I had to look, but her name is Jamie Budgets, but she had this one, and I like this one, and there was another one, Journey to Peace maybe. One of them has a cash tray, and I got that one too from Walmart, and it was only $6, and this one was only $13, and I know everybody is using the sunglass cases, but for me, I don't really care for the sunglass. Excuse me, I like the sunglass cases, but I have a lot of sunglasses, so I know I would want to use it for that. But it's $30 because the prices went up, so now I have two cash trays for $20. And for me, I'm trying to control my spending. Okay, so let's begin. I have two binders that I'm going to be stuffing today. I have a third one, but I don't have the envelopes for it, and I don't have enough money to stuff it yet. I'm not there yet. So, but I did order it, and it's leather, and I really enjoy it. And I believe that I'm gonna use that one, but I'm not gonna use it for my first year. So these are the two binders that I will be using and will be stuffing. And this one I made this little cover case for it, and I just love it, and I love this. Okay, so let's get started. I do have $16 because I did take back some Christmas gifts that was $36. Today I spent 10 out grabbing some eat out, and then I also played my lotto. So I've spent $10 for that. So what I'm going to do is I always put $1 away for coffee, always. So I'm going to stuff my $1 in my coffee because I always keep $1 in there because McDonald's coffee is $1. And I go to Sam's and I get 2 boxes of pods every other month. So I don't really buy coffee out anymore. I really save a lot of money. It's like $70 or $80 that I spend for 2 months that I used to spend in a month, and a little bit more than that. So I've cut that in half. I'm going to stuff $5 in my eat out. And I don't have my little labels. They're not just stuck to the, they're just kind of dropped in here. And I'm going to stuff 10 in my lotto, and that will be for the next paycheck. This has to last me the next paycheck. So there. I have all three of my mini stuff that I had $16, that I had $36 and some change that came back from some Christmas gifts that I'm just now returning. So I use that to stuff whatever my little minis. And they fit perfectly into my wallet, and I just love these. And I just put them in there for right now. Okay. Now, I did something really neat, and I would like to just talk about it here for just a couple of minutes. I had a refund back, and I took my refund and my check for the last for my first paycheck in February, and I paid off my one of my last credit cards that I had previously paid it off, and then I charged it back up in 2020. Well, I paid it off, and I took, it was like $500 of the credit card. It was like $5,000, and then I paid 4,500 on it. And what I did was is I took 500 because I had a credit card with a high interest rate. So I took that 500 and paid it on another balance that I had $600 on, that was like 22.24%. And what I did was is I eradicated the larger credit card, okay, and left that $525 on it, and took that 525 that I could have paid it off, and then just paid off another credit card that just, I use it and pay it right off, and it's like $1,000 credit limit, but I had something on it, and I just paid it right off. So I saved money interest there, and it looks like I've paid off two credit cards now, which bring my credit score, it'll increase it. And all I needed to do to help increase my credit score was to just pay off half of the larger credit card. And I ended up nipping two birds with one stone. So I just, I'm all about budgeting, but I'm all about, wiping out credit card debt and debt just in itself. So while you're following me on my channel, I'll always be talking about tips about that, because I know that a lot of us in this community use this particular method to save money to pay down debt. I know that this community of this envelope budget system is inspired by Dave Ramsey. I have his book that I bought 15 years ago, and I've been working on this, plan for 15 years. I am a homeowner, so I own my own home, and basically I went to nursing school. There was a period where I didn't work for 5 years, 6 years, and my husband had to support me. And once I got a job, I wanted to repay him because he sacrificed to work and pay all the bills. And I put together a really, really unique plan, and I'll talk about that further as we go through my channel and throughout the year. But, it's been a long journey that has really paid and rewarded me, and I'm super excited about it. So then I found this envelope system, those community on YouTube, which I love YouTube, and I am so proud to be a part of this cash envelope system community. And I just want to thank all of you YouTube influencers, because you definitely help to inspire me, and I want to thank all of you. And I'm going to be writing down the names, and throughout my videos I will be giving out shots out to every individual, because my husband just says, I know you're going to, instead of watching movies, you're going to be watching your YouTube videos, because he knows I'm like just going through all the videos, and just, so many great ideals and pointers. And, I know we're all headed, whatever, to a better future. So I just want to thank you. So I had to make me a budget sheet for one of my envelopes when we get there, and that's because I thought, oh, I'm gonna pay it all off, and I end up coming up with this great idea to leave you know, a portion, a very small portion on there and pay off another credit card so that way it would be paid off. So I had to remake me a budget sheet because I don't know what I did with the other one. So I've showed you guys, I've stuffed my cash envelopes. I've showed you guys how I made these breakdowns because I love when I see all the influencers and they have the little breakdowns. I love that idea. So I made me something. And here we go. So first I would like to start by saying, oh, you know what? I don't even have, oh yes I do right here. You cannot do this without having an idea of what you're going to be doing. And yes, and you have to have it. I have it wrote down. Okay, so first I would like to stuff $50. Capital One is going to be getting $50. Okay, so this is going to get a plus 50, which is going to bring the total up to $100. So we got $100. I'm going to bring this up. I want to make sure we see this. So I'm going to be stuffing out this, going to bring that total up to $100. My bills are paid a month in advance, so this is basically me stuffing. This is my March bill, so this will be paying on my Capital One $100 for March. There's only 2 bills that basically once I stuff it, I have to pay at the end of the month, and I'm trying to even get further ahead on one of them, and that's my car insurance. By the time I stuff it, it's due. And then my life insurance, those 2 bills are due like at the end of the month, 28th and the 30th. And so usually I end up, just paying them out. The next credit card is going to be Chase. Chase is going to get $25. See, these, they're just slipped in there. And I don't really want to seal them on there in case, with credit cards, you want to be able to clear those out and put something else on it. But it's a pain in the butt. You'll probably hear me say that through every video. So we're going to stuff $25. And that's going to be 20, 40. It's going to be 20, 40, 45, 50. And I'm going to write that on here. And that's going to bring that to total 50. And this is already to pay. And this, because this was one of the credit cards that I paid already, it had just a small balance that didn't show up at first. But this will be for April 8th payment. And all I have to stuff in that will be another $25. Yep, because it's 50, and that's all left on that credit card. The next one is going to be Citi Card. Citi Card will be getting $17 because that bill is only $35. So Citi Card will be getting 10, 15, 16, 17. All right, so all right, let's count this up. 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay. So we're going to add 17. And that brings the total to 35. Because this was the credit card that I paid off the over half of it. It received two payments. So I don't think I'm gonna stuff this yet because it's not due to April. But we will come back to it. Because I paid on the big portion of it, and it's actually not gonna be and it was the March payment. It counted as the March payment. So I paid the February payment and the March payment. So this is not gonna be due to April, so we're not gonna stuff anything. Now, student loan. Okay. Student loan is going to get $150. This is actually, we don't have to pay student loans right now, but I want to, so this is actually going to get $150 because I believe last time I accidentally stuffed it, but then I had to modify it because I skipped over a bill that was actually due. So this is due at this month. And because we can pay on the loans and 0 interest, I want to pay. I didn't pay anything last year, but this year I don't want to miss that opportunity to pay that debt down. So it's going to get $150, which will bring the total to $350. So we got 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 350. Amazon. Amazon is going to get $25 today. And I'm going to cash some of these ones out. So I'm hoping I'll have enough to do my sinking fund, which I only get to do my sinking fund once a month. So 20, 40, 45, 50. So Amazon will get $50 for the month of March. Chapel Hill will get $33 today. Because I stuffed 32 before, so it will get $33 today. And that will bring it to a total of $65. I like to send the raggedy dollars right back to the bank. Okay. 20, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. State Farm, which is auto insurance, is going to get 100. My husband hates that because I'm always trying to make stuff crispy. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. Now, I paid my insurance, and I believe I was supposed to take out the money and recirculate it, but because I would like to be a full month ahead, not even pay it at the end of the month thing, I think that I might be a little ahead, but we'll see. Life insurance. So life insurance is going to get life insurance because I paid it out my check. Life insurance may be already. Yeah, I don't have to stuff life insurance because now life insurance, I paid it out of the payroll check. And so now life insurance doesn't have to be stuffed because I paid it out the check. So now that's all stuffed and ready for March. So basically I'll start stuffing again March check, and then that way it'll be a month ahead. So that's sweet. Okay, so auto insurance, excuse me, life insurance, it got no money, and car insurance got no money because I also paid them both on my check. Okay. All right. And I just want to check these as I go because then that lets me know that I checked that I did stuff on. And okay, home, my property taxes is what's going to get, and the home insurance. Okay, good. So that's basically 130. That's got to go towards, I got to stuff my property taxes and my home insurance. Okay. So Chapel Hill got paid. Student loan got paid. Tuition, we'll see what it's going to get. Groceries are gonna get $100. Okay. I'm gonna come back to my ties. Yep, that goes property insurance. You know what? Property insurance and home insurance. And I believe I was supposed to create an envelope, or maybe I got here, but what I'm gonna do is property insurance is gonna get, yep. I'm sorry you guys, but I wanna make sure I do this right. So property insurance is gonna get 100. And because this is a short check, because I paid off a debt and made this a small check stuffing, I don't do very well with small check stuffings because I'm just a beginner. All right, so let me, okay, so this is gonna make this have $200. 1, 2. So we're gonna do that. And I don't have to pay this to May, but I have forgot about it till my husband said something about it. And so, yeah. Okay, we got, okay. Okay, don't have to do State Farm, okay. Life insurance, so that was a good thing about them because I paid both of them over the phone. Okay. And I'm just gonna put this right here because I'm gonna skip around like I always do. Okay. Because that's got to go over to my other binder. And you know what? It's just because I'm going to just grab it out of here because if I don't, it's going to get me all confused and I don't want that. So it needs to be over here because this is my sinking funds, but I need to stuff these two. Got to be stuffed every week. So I'm gonna add, because I just paid the taxes, property. I'm going to. That's why I paid it. So would be the first week that I have to stuff it again, and that's why it needs to be over here because I don't want to forget it, like I just did the other. So. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm glad I did this in pencil. Because it's not, because my check is little, it's not going to get 175. Look like I got ahead of myself and tried to fill out the slip because I know the slip takes more time. But that's not accurate. So it's going to get $100, and I had that it was going to receive 175, but I paid off a credit card. So it's going to get this $100, and I'm going to put it in here. Some of these envelopes are so soft and delicate, and I love them. And some of them got like a real harder plastic, so I wanted to separate it, but I'm going to have to, for now, use it and put it over here. Because they gotta be right together. Very important, if you know what I mean. Boom. Okay, I'm feeling much, much better now. Much. I had those two $100 bills just so I could stuff that. Okay. Now, I did stuff it, so let me go back. They each got 100. Okay, I feel good about that. And it really helped that automatically pay the auto insurance and life insurance because that was $130 that I was supposed to stuff, and I paid it right out the count. Okay, now ties. Because ties and groceries. All right. I'm going to stuff ties $100. So I'm gonna add $100 to this, and it already had $250 for ties. And this is January and February ties. It should be more than that, but God knows that I'm trying. So we're gonna add this 100 to it, and it's gonna be 100. Let's count. 1, 50, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 290, 350. Very good. That's for 2 months. And because I paid it, it would have been more, but I paid off the credit card. And Dave Ramsey tells us, pay your debt. That's what I loved about him, because he's very religious. He said, pay your debt so that you are able to tie and pay your tithes and make your tithes contribution. And he's not kidding either. I love to tie, so that makes me feel good. That's for January and February. I'm going to church tomorrow morning, and I will be taking this out and to church for my tithes, and I will be very happy to give it. Okay, so now we can forge ahead. Okay, for Chris will be getting $50. See, now I'm getting pretty light. 20, 40, 50. So Chris is going to be getting $50. And put this 20s back right here, because that's going to be for groceries. All right, so Chris is going to be getting $50. And Chris should have $175 in here, because I was only able to give Chris is supposed to get $75, but I will stuff. See, he gets $100 that I owe him, a personal loan, family loan, and I give him $100 a month. Well, I only gave $25 because, like I said, I shuffled money around and paid some bills. So let's put this in there, and let's see what we got here. Because whatever he's going to be getting, there's his roof fix on it. I have time, whatever, to sweeten it back up to what it's supposed to be. So I just put 50 on there, and I only gave him 75 this for February. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, 140, 150, 160, 170, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 175, plus 50 makes 225. And let me write this down. Okay. So he had 175. I added $50. That gives Chris envelope $225. And instead of getting $50 next payment, he'll get $75. Okay. I want to make sure that I basically went through. Okay. Property insurance. Taxes all been stuffed. Now, let's see what we got here left. Okay. I always put the stuff back here that, okay, groceries. I love to eat. And we got to go to the grocery store. So groceries is supposed to be getting 50, so that's 100. But I'm going to give groceries 100 because I like to eat. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And I believe in these, was it December? It was like it's like I'll give like a little bit 1 month, and then I'll give like I'll spend like December. December, I spent like $250 on groceries alone, like by myself. And then like this, then it might be last month. I think I only gave like 75, you know. So this month I'll give 150. So we're gonna add $100 to this. Okay, so that's gonna be 20, 40, 60, 80, 150. Adding that 100 is gonna make it a total of $150 groceries. And groceries, I have the cutest little grocery cash envelope that I will be taking this out of and putting it for groceries. And I did spend $125 at Sam's. I did spend that and put that, though I did put it on my charge that my quarterly charge that I'm allowed to spend $500 for each quarter, a total. So I've already maxed out my $500 quarterly. So basically I don't get to use it again until June. So I did spend $125 at Sam's for coffee and just some other little things, just stuff for lunch. So that's on top of the $150 for groceries. So that's pretty good because, like I said, I always spend about $250 every other month, $250 to $275. Sometimes it goes up to a total of $300, and then the other months in between, I might do $75 to $100. So I'm very happy about that. So gas. I'm on E right now. So gas has 25, and I had that I was going to put $50 in gas. Now, I'm getting kind of low, so gas is only going to get, instead of the 50, gas is going to get $25. First I said 50, then I went to 40. Gas is going to get $25. That's what gas is going to get. Gas is going to get 25 because that's what I've been doing, because I haven't been having to, I haven't been picking up hours, kind of use my vacation time and working like my 5 days and then long hours and then having the week off. So, and it's been perfect because I was just completely burnt. Being a nurse it's a beautiful job. I love my job, but geez, it's a lot on you being a caregiver. So we're going to add 25, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. And we're going to be taking this out because I have to get gas. But we're going to drop that down. It's going to be a cash payment of 25, which equals out 50. And if I have enough time, I will go back to empty my envelopes and transfer them to my personal ones if I have the time, because gas is at the end of the month. All right, here's my challenge that I love. I have the 52-week challenge, and because it's the 52-week challenge and I get paid bi-weekly, I have to do 2 weeks. So last week it was $8. This week is going to be $9. That means I'm going to be stuffing $17. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these $3 out, Let me make sure I got it. And I'm going to exchange those $3 and put in 17 by putting in 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So we're going to put those threes right there. We're going to add that $17 in here. We took the 3 out, which makes that 20. We're going to add that to the slip that we added 17. I love this one. This is my greatest joy. And I got my calculator right here, which you know I don't really need it because that's going to be 15. Carry your one, it's going to be $45. Love it. So let's count that up. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yes. See, I love to count money. I love to count money and I love math. Every challenging, every rig of it. I love it. All right, so that's, and I'm going to be starting, you guys, a new challenge. My last check of March, I'm going to be starting. This is just, it's dollar challenge. Well, it's not a dollar challenge. I take that back. This is a 52-week challenge, and it goes by like, it starts out with $1. Well, I'm going to start the next one. It starts out with $2. And I will be starting at the end of the month. I'm so inspired. You YouTube influencers, the communities have just got me so inspired. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start another one. It's just $2, and I love it. It really has me channeled. So fun money, because I'm down now, whatever too. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy, money goes fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have $10 left. And we have fun money to stuff. We have charity to gifts to stuff. We have birthday, and we have miscellaneous. And we have savings. So what I'm going to do is they each are going to get $2. My sinking funds will get stuffed next check, first check in March. Or maybe it might be the second check, but I only stuff my sinking funds once a month. I can only afford to once a month. So funny. Charity and gifts is going to get $2. This really worked out perfect. It really did. Birthdays are going to get, let me see. I love to give people. 2, 4, 6. Okay, charity and gifts got 2. Fun money got 2. Charity gifts got 2. All right, let's see. Birthday didn't get anything last time. It really didn't. I'm gonna stuff the whole I'm gonna stuff the whole $6 in birthday because miscellaneous. I'm gonna stuff the whole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna stuff $5 in birthday. Birthday is gonna get $5. Miscellaneous is going to get $1. I seen the young lady stuff $1, and it just, oh, wait a second. Nope, I take that back. Birthday is not gonna get $5, and you know why? Because I didn't see that envelope under. So birthday, I take it back. Birthday is gonna get $2. Birthday is gonna get 2. So everything that's in here is getting stuffed. And I'm not going to fill these little ones out just yet because guess what? I'm already take too long on the camera. Miscellaneous is going to get two. I don't care for the side envelopes. I really don't. But I gotta pay off some credit cards and I won't have to use these. How about that? And savings is gonna get $2. So, oh, savings gotta get a slip, don't it? All right, well, that's all. I thought I was gonna be able to stuff my personal envelopes. They get nothing, not even Sam's Club. Matter of fact, I might take the $20 out of Sam's Clubs. I spent $125, but I'm gonna leave it there because I won't be back there to 2 months. Okay, that's it, you guys. See you on the next video. Night night.